What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mauricio here, and this is a video review for Magic Square's MS B31 Detective, also known as Hound. But before we get to the review, let's look at some of the accessories he comes with. So he comes with his gun, as you can see, in this weird off-white plastic. I don't know if this is his pistol or if this is just his hologram gun. I'm not too sure, but he also comes with a little hologram cone here in translucent blue, and it does peg right onto the tip like that, and you can have that illusion thing going on where he makes holograms. So he's got that going on. He comes with his gun for his alt mode, also in that off-white plastic. Let's try to focus on here. So it's nicely sculpted. It's on a hinge, up and down. It just pegs right in to the back. I'll show you that in alt mode when we get there. I give it to him as his regular gun. Just hinge that down. It does hold it nicely, so it is what it is. What else? He comes with his shoulder cannon. It's pegged in here tightly, so it's got green plastic. This is off-white plastic. It does come out, so that's cool. It's on a hinge, so he can hinge that back and forth. It's got a little bit of paint, silver right here and silver in the back, so that's pretty cool. He comes with his, Magic Square card, and his tech specs are right there if you want to do that. There you go. Also comes with an extra face. It's super tiny, so bear with me. Let me see if I can focus this in for you guys and try to focus as best as I can here. And he's basically got like an open mouth. It's hard to see because it's cast in that off-white plastic, but he's got the blue for the eyes. He's got an open mouth, and it just pegs right in with that little peg right there. And he comes with that cage from that one scene, so that's pretty cool. Comes in, this comes apart, and you got to build it, and it just all pegs together to the roof, and then this does swing open. He also has the key from that one episode. It's tiny, so try not to lose it when you get this figure. And you have the option of just, I guess, keeping it in the keyhole right here like that, which is what I do because it doesn't come out. It's secure in there. But he also has the option of holding it in robot mode. There's like a little peg on each side of the skirts that when you transform him into his Jeep mode, like you need to use those pegs. But while he's in robot mode, you can just peg that on there. And of course, now that I'm on camera, it doesn't want to work. There you go. And then he holds the key right there. Let's put this key back in here. And of course, if you have Ravage, you can throw that little bad boy in there and lock him up. And there you go. You got Ravage locked up in his little Hound cage. So you have that neat little option to recreate that scene. And that's all he comes with. Let's take a look at the figure. Zero in on that noggin. So again, that off-white color is kind of hard to focus on. My apologies. But he does have that metallic baby blue for the eyes. The plastic is it's a softer plastic, but it's not that gummy plastic that that usually use. So it's an improvement, but it is flexible because there's some, things that you gotta like bend and stuff during transformation. But the head is on a ball peg, so he can look up that far, all the way around, of course. A little bit of attitude. I've got the yellow star right here, classic. Silver for the front little engine grappling hook thing, and then the headlights. Off-white plastic right here for these two things right here. Let's see, he's got a bit of an ab crunch, but it exposes a bunch of the stuff back here. Let's see, what else? Arms all the way around, can come out to 90 degrees. He does have a bicep swivel. He's got over 90 degrees of elbow, so that's good. He's got wrist rotation. He's got waist rotation. Let's see. He does have some hip skirts right here. Get him out of the way so he can kick out that far. The cool feature about this guy that I like, that I think every Legends class should do, is this hip skirt doesn't move, but it rotates with the leg. So that's pretty awesome. So that means he can kick all the way up, and then it comes back with it. Boom. Nothing really back, which kind of sucks. So there's that. What else we got? We got thigh rotation. We got double jointed knee. Nothing really up, a little bit of down, and a rocker. That's what he looks like from the back. That's what he looks like from the front. Let's put him here. For some size comparisons, here's our boy. And here is the Mechanic Studios Hound, to see what the difference is. This guy looks better. Awesome. Now let's get into transformation. So what we're going to do is a little prep work. I'm going to get the hands. Bring those down. Tuck that away inside. Fold that back up. Like so. We're going to rotate so the opening of the ball peg you can see from the top. And then we're going to rotate this again so you can fold this up like so. Same for the other side. So you got that going on. Let's leave that alone for a little bit. What are we going to do now? We are going to work on the legs, so we're going to, let's see, where's that part? Okay. So these side flaps on the outside, you're going to extend them out like so. You pull these out, pull all this out like so. And then you're going to collapse the whole leg. It's on a slider, as you can see right there. So we're going to collapse all the way down. Jesus, we're not there yet. Relax. The foot, you're going to take this part out and flip it all the way around. And you're going to create the bed of the Jeep, like so. Then this is the seat, or the back of the seat, and he's going to flip it up a little bit like that. This you're going to leave it like in an L shape for the time being, and then this piece right here is going to tab right in there, like that. I'm going to do that for the other side, the same thing. So we're going to extend this piece out, unfold all this, and leave it like so for the time being. I'm going to do the foot, make the bed, fix the seat. This is on a slider. We're going to slide it up, slide. Come on, don't fight me. There's people here. Make me look bad in public. All right. Like so. Then we're gonna tab this in, like so. Now what we're going to do is we're going to tab all this together. There's a tab right here that goes in there. There's a tab right there that goes on this side. And then there's a tab right here that goes in there. So I'll just start tabbing things together. Like so. And now we're going to hinge this forward to create the bed. And there's two little tab slots right here. And then two tabs right in there that just lock it into place, like so. You got that going on. And then this wheel, you can do whatever you like. You can put it in the middle if you want. You can put it on the side. It hinges around. You can also take this off. This pegs right back on, you know, so that's pretty cool. Now what we're going to do, well, you got to make sure everything's straight or else it's going to give you a pain. See, all this just moved on me. It's not sitting flush. This just leave out for the time being. And be careful, the steering wheel is very delicate. So, all right, you got that going on. Now we're going to rotate at the waist like that. And we're going to extend. Like so. Move this steering wheel back like that. This windshield extends like so. Let's keep that for the time being like that. We're going to pop these wheels out. Bring them down. Give yourself some room to flip this out. Like that. And bring them all the way down. Same for the other side. Give yourself some room. Like so. These little flaps, we're going to come out. And this is the part that's cool. Like so. Flip them all the way out. And then this flips out as well. Same for the other side. Out. And out. So you got that going on. Next, we're going to work on putting the head away. So we are going to pop the head up like so. And we're going to pop this part up like so. The head we're going to rotate 180. Lay it down and turn it all the way until it's like that. And then we're going to come down and close all this at the same time. Now with the arms, they're pegged in right here. We're going to unpeg them. Oh, these wheels, I swear. Unpegs like so. Rotate on the ball joint. And there's a peg right. Let's focus. see if I can show you where this peg is. There's a peg right there. This little peg right here is going to peg into this slot right here. So we're going to secure that in there like so. Same for the other side. We're going to lift, rotate, and peg like that. So you have that going on. Now, these two pegs right here, this one and this one, are going to peg into the arms right here. So we're going to push that in, and they should just peg in. So you can see what we're doing. Move this windshield out, spread these open a little bit, give yourself some room, and then peg that in like so. Now, these flaps, they peg in right in here. There's a little spot for them like so. See, there's a spot right there for them. Just peg it in like so. All right. The wheels, there's a tab here on the wheel, and then there's a slot right there. Just rotate up. There's one. Rotate up. And there's two. And now those little pegs on the hips that you use for the key, they're going to go into this hole right here. One on each side. So just make sure you line that up. See, this one's not lined up straight, so. There you go. You just gotta fix the windshield. And we have our Jeep. And it rolls. Oh yeah, he also has rubber tires, by the way. So that's pretty cool. Then you get his little gun. Pegs right in that hole right there. Then you got Hound in his alt mode. And I gotta say, this is a pretty cool looking Hound, man. I really dig this mode. Yeah, man. Alright, so let me stop drooling on this guy. Let's take a see what he looks like. He's got obviously the star that we always see there. That little piece that we saw. Translucent plastic for the windshield, which is pretty cool. The seats and the steering wheel is a nice touch. So that's cool. I like how his hips become the seats. Again, the rubber wheels. This is pretty cool. Red for the tail lights. Got a nice yellow right there. That's what he looks like from the bottom. This is the top view. Front and side. Now for some comparisons. Here's Bumblebee. And let's see what it looks like with another Jeep. So not bad. My apologies. All right, let's get them back into, I mean, you can always put this weapon right here in the front, but it looks obnoxiously large, so I wouldn't rock it like that. Just looks silly, I think. But hey, that's the only weapon storage I can find. I have not found the place to put this. There's no really anywhere. Maybe in here? Nope. Maybe this way? Nope. But yep. Alright, let's get him back into robot mode. Let's get this out of the way. Sorry, I'm bumping the camera. My apologies. So we're going to untab right here and untab right here. Then we are going to untab right here and untab right here, like so. It's all right, that wheel can come off. And we're going to unpeg the feet, and we're going to unpeg all that and extend this. So we're going to work on the feet first. We're going to pull that out. We're going to extend that down. We're going to fold this up like so. Fold this up like so. And it's going to peg right back in here. The feet, we're going to rotate it all the way around. Hide the seat and make the foot. And then just collapse that in. And that's one foot done. Same for the other side. Pull this out. Pull this down. And then peg this in. There we go. And there we go. I'm gonna make the foot all the way around. Like so. And you have 2 feet done. I'm going to rotate the hips, turn this around. We are going to pull out the arms. Oh, I'm sorry. We're going to pull out the wheels first. Bring them down. Bring them down. Now you can pull out the arms. Rotate them accordingly. There's a peg. There's a peg right here. Sorry, peg right here, and it's going to peg right into this slot right there, like that. Same for the other side. Unpeg here, rotate around, and peg inside. The head, you just push this up, all the way around, 180, bring this down, and there's your head. I'm gonna close these flaps in, 1, 2, same for the other side, 1, 2, and then just hinge them in. Make sure you put them together because the wheels are gonna go on each side of each flap. So now we're going to move up a little bit, rotate it around like so. This is going to peg right underneath the arm joint. So let's move that out of the way and just pegs right in. Let's move this back in, do the same thing. Rotate this all the way around. It's going to peg right under the arm joint like that. This is going to hinge down like that. And you guessed it, it pegs right on top. There you go, a lot of pegging going on. Now this is going to hinge close, and then these little pegs on the side right here are going to peg right into these spots right there. There's one right there. One side, and there's the other side. And again, be careful with this steering wheel. Just hinge that up and close it. And you're going to take your tire, and you're going to peg it in right here on his foot because there's no other place to put this tire. And you're just gonna rotate it accordingly so his feet are straight, which I don't like the design. There's no other place to store that wheel, but you're gonna have a wheel on one foot, and that's what it is. Pull out his hands, rotate his arms accordingly. Same with this side. get his gun. Put it in his arms. Get his shoulder cannon. Come on, get in there, buddy. And you gotta make sure everything stays pegged in, because everything likes to come undone. And there you go. That is the video review for Hound. Let's even give him this gun, because I think it's cool. And there you go. So let us know what you think. Is he for you? I gotta see what. I mean, I think he's better than the MFT one. Obviously, more modernized, has a lot of more articulation. He's not as bulky, so he fits well. So he's smaller. We'll see what New Age does. I know that one's coming out soon. They already announced it. So, but right now, this one's the clear winner in my opinion. So he's taking the place of the other one. But let us know what you think of the review. Let us know what you think of the character or the actual figure. Does he fit in your collection? And until next time, laters.